Yeah, he's paying me to spit in his mouth.
That's fucking disgusting.
But he already paid her.
Yeah, so
y'all wouldn't do that for 10 grand?
I have to do it.
Huh?
Yeah,
for 10 grand, you wouldn't do that,
If
Brian?
someone offered you 10K to spit on them, you're telling me you'd say no.
I would say no.
If I offered you 10 grand, Brian, I was like, spit in my mouth for $10,000, you wouldn't do it?
As a 20-year-old, as a broke 20-year-old, and someone said,
You make a good point. I would have been tempted to do it.
Here, 10K, spit. You'd say, fuck yeah.
I would have been tempted to say something like that. That's true.
Yeah.
But it is kind of, it's disgusting, right? You were disgusted by it.
They're not spitting in your mouth.
But even you doing it, I don't know.
Honestly, if they offer to spit in my mouth for 10K, I'm fucking doing it.
Yeah, me too. What?
I don't do this
Me
work,
too.
and I would spit on someone so many times for 10K.
I would.
I would spit on
People even
any
offer
part
to
of your
pay
body.
for my farts.
What?
In a jar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that
That's
too.
crazy.
I would do that
Or
too.
like my gym socks.
Or like
Yeah.
shitting on someone.
People have literally offered to pay.
That that's like they want you to shit on them.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, all right.
men are
What is
weird.
going
Men are
on
weird.
tonight?
It's y'all species.
You know what?
y'all.
She's not totally wrong.
It is Come our on, species. like, y'all
That is
understand it
wrong.
more than we do. We're just making money off of it.
I blame these degenerate men who like throw obscene amounts of money. I also blame the women though. Here, I'm very not
think
judgy.
we're both
you know,
to blame.
Yeah, right.
We're
like
both-
if you're,
okay,
if
we'll
a
be
man,
fair. We're both to blame.
If a man has that desire for whatever reason, like a charitable woman would not encourage it, right? You say like, yo, man, you do the Michael Jordan. You just be like, yo, man, like get some help. Go to, you know what? You don't need.
You
me.
wouldn't
You
look
need a
at someone.
psychiatrist
You wouldn't
and a
look at someone who said, "Here's 10K if you spit on me," and say, "You need some help." You'd say,
I think at least today. Look, I hope that when I was broke in 20, I hope I would say no, thank you, sir. But certainly today, I do not need $10,000 that bad that I'm going to spit on a guy or sell any of these things.
And
I would say, sir, I would give that guy money. I'd say, sir, here's bus fare to go to the psychiatrist.
You would?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I guess we're
bus
not
fare is like
charitable.
$2. You know.
I guess we're a capitalist.
Yes, and there are problems with capitalism, man. There are like big problems because it ultimately degrades to treat people like commodities, and it degrades people to the point that everything becomes about material and money, and dudes are paying you 10 grand to spit in their face.
Well, if it's a specific kink, like, and not everyone will act that out for them or like get with it.
What's
Sorry,
that?
my mom's calling me.
Yeah, shouldn't they just like
Who
keep that to
knows?
themselves?
No, because
They should
it's up
indulge
to us as, sex workers to say, yes, we're comfortable with that, or no, we're not comfortable with that. I think like there's nothing wrong with their kinks and asking.
I put a lot of blame on men, to be honest, on this one. I mean, like the thing is, look, I personally don't get it because I think it's the parasocial, like you actually get to communicate with these girls, although even to what end? These girls don't respect you. They're never going to date you. They're never going to, unless they're actual prostitutes, they're never going to actually be romantically involved with you. So I get that there's like the girlfriend experience. They get to actually chat with you, which even that's dubious because a lot of you have typers in Bangladesh who are typing while you're off at
Do you like Bangladesh? I disagree with everything you're saying right now.
Let me
Actually,
just
completely
finish.
disagree with
What I don't
everything
get though,
you're
if
saying.
it's strictly about them viewing your pornographic content, that's what really confuses me, bamboozles me, is the immense amount of free that's available. How room temperature IQ do you have to be with the
I think the
dearth?
same thing
Is
every
dearth
day.
the right word here? I don't know.
I literally think
there's
the
so
same thing
much
every day.
fucking free porn. Why are you paying for it? Because it's obviously not about
Because it's not about the person.
It's about the relationship.
No,
it's about the person.
It's about the relationship
person
with your male. A lot of these typer dudes. Bangladeshi.
Okay,
So
okay,
that's
you
not
can't
fair to make
speak-
that assumption for everybody.
you
Like, I don't
can't-
have chatters.
Yeah, you can't say
I
that
talk to
for
all my
everyone.
But let me ask you a question.
Me
Just
too.
the same thing with these girls who do OnlyFans who have boyfriends. They wouldn't admit if they did. So if you did have a typer, you wouldn't come on here and say, by the way, I have a typer. We've had I'm not going to put anyone on blast, but yes, girls who say they don't have a typer, who say they respond to all the messages, have typers.
Well, it's not the case for everyone, so I just want to make that distinction.
I'm not saying all of them,
I think
but
it's
like
morally
most of them. Most of them have a typer. And
A
I do
lot of
think,
girls,
I
like,
actually
refuse
object
to do that, and
That's
they
fine.
wanna do it on
but
their own.
I do actually I object to it more than the nude content. Women who are misrepresenting the degree to which they're going to have a fan interaction. It's essentially fraud and misrepresentation.
I agree.
If you state that I'm the one talking to you, but in actuality, it's some manager, a male manager.
But if you're the dude, what do you care? It's just a text coming through from your like weird addiction.
Yeah,
to
it's
a-
just getting you off.
Yeah.
If it works, then it works.
Who
And if a
cares?
man
Well,
becomes
But I think
Bangladeshi guys are the same
morally,
as
I
you
think
for
that's
that
wrong.
purpose, right?
If you are saying
Right.
specifically, I do not have a chatter, but you have a chatter, I think that's morally wrong because they're paying for a subscription to
well,
talk
not
to
even
you.
well. It's not even that you say you don't have a chatter, but you do. It's most OnlyFans people wouldn't frame it like that. They would say personalized texting. You're messaging me, but they actually have a type.
Sure,
I know this is a bit
that's
semantics,
the same
but
thing though. I'm saying
yeah,
like
well,
if they're
essentially,
saying
but
I'm
it's a bit
talking to you
different.
and they're not, I think that's morally wrong, and I'll say that
Well,
as a
I
content
also,
creator
you could
myself.
also actually make the case that it's actually civil fraud. I don't know if it reaches, if it's actually criminal fraud, but it's certainly civil fraud.
But if
Well,
you're the
something we
dude,
agree
you'd
on
be
in
so
that.
embarrassed
I
to
disagree
forget
though
to
that
say
you
it.
said that we don't respect our followers. I completely disagree with that. I actually had like cool dudes that subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Well,
No,
in
you
a romantic
don't.
Yes, I do.
You might
100%.
believe that. I'm not even convinced you do believe that, but you do not have a single cool dude subscribe.
I do
to
actually.
OnlyFans. They are all
I like actually do.
huge losers. They are.
Well, you can
'Cause it's
say
a
that.
thing.
No,
shit.
They are. They are. Look, it's not because you're
You
very
said
pretty and
Michael.
lovely gal, but it's if you're subscribing to this stuff, you are so deeply pathetic.
That is
I
your
have a
opinion. I can say
question.
the
But my
same thing
opinion
about
happens to be
you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever been on a site like OnlyFans, Pornhub? Have you ever subscribed to anyone's account at any
have
point in
not.
your life before you were
No.
married?
Maybe it's just because I'm too cheap. I would never look for all. I'm
Okay,
not
that's
saying I'm
valid.
like
That's
Mr.
valid.
Perfect. I've done plenty of terrible things.
That's valid.
I would never